And now the Avalanche get to rest up for a few days before they even know who they're going to play.
Could be a week.
They did so well, exactly. Yeah, it's a 2-1 series advantage for the Rangers, so it could be a while. The tickets already for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals are in high demand.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Wait till you see the price tag there. Want to thank you for joining us here on Local 3. I'm Brian Sanders.
I'm Nicole Brady. We have Jason and Lisa stayed up late watching the end of that game. I know, yeah.
I need time to rest up. I need this week to relax. Yeah, and we have what's going to be a beautiful start to our day. Skies are starting to clear out right now. More sunshine expected here through mid-morning. Temperatures right now in the mid to upper 50s, close to about 60 degrees across the eastern plains. And we're going to see, again, more sun here through mid-morning. Take a look at the warm-up. By about 12 o'clock, right around 70. And then we'll hit highs close to 80 this afternoon. So we're right around normal for this time of the year. First couple of weeks of June, that normal high right around 80. Same thing in Fort Collins and Greeley this afternoon. More 60s and 70s for the Central Mountains. Toasty out west, Grand Junction today at 90. Now we will see sunshine here through midday and then building clouds and more thunderstorms popping up. And the risk of severe weather definitely getting higher, a little closer to Denver today. You can see this area in green, marginal there right along the Front Range, and then a slight risk on the plains. We may even see some isolated tornadoes with a few of these cells today, so it's going to be pretty unstable. I'll take you through our futurecast here in just a few minutes and show you how things are going to dry out and warm up for the coming weekend.
Speaking of unstable, it's been the situation trying to upright this semi, this tanker truck on 270 at about 3:30 this morning. Driver coming off of 270 trying to go on that eastbound side off of Vasquez, flipped over, and as you can see from the camera over there, we still have eastbound 270 closed down right back in here. The sign is blocking part of our view right now, but as they had this tow strap on the back of the semi trying to upright it, started cutting into the metal and then dripping more of that fluid out of there. This is the backup, and it's tremendous. It's just not advised to use 270 right now, because the drive time right now, as you can see on the map, is just about an hour all the way through here, and then try to get down to I-70. So using I-25 and then I-70 as the alternate is the better way to get around it. Don't use 270. Westbound 270 is open. It's the eastbound side that is closed down and will be for some time.
Well, what a morning it is to be a Colorado hockey fan. After 2 decades, the Avs are back in the Stanley Cup Finals. Come from behind overtime win to seal their series win over the Oilers. Find a way has been their mantra all season, and that has held true so far.
We have team coverage this morning of the Avs' quest for the Cup. Denver 7's Veronica Costa starts our coverage right outside Ball Arena, where Game 1 will be happening. And last night, a rowdy watch party there, Veronica.
Rowdy to say the least. Game 1 and Game 2 will be happening right here behind me at Ball Arena. Now, Game 4 last night, the Avs versus the Edmonton Oilers, they weren't even playing in Ball Arena, but you wouldn't even know that because fans were not only so loud, but they were so excited to watch their team beat the Oilers, now head to the Stanley Cup Finals. Listen to what some of these fans had to say, and of course, as you can imagine, fans of all ages.
They need to change the chant. We don't want the cup. We're winning the cup. We want the score. We do. Let's go, Avs, baby. Let's go. We want the cup now.
Now we're talking about thousands of faithful fans that packed into Ball Arena here behind me to watch Game 4. Of course, they watched it on that Jumbotron there. Place was packed, looked just like a home game. Now the game was a little bit dicey during periods 1 and 2. Avs did get that first goal in the first period, but eventually the Oilers got ahead of them in the second. That didn't mean anything though. By the time the third period rolled around, that's when the Avs really started scoring those goals. And then eventually they won with that goal in overtime.
Oh man, I feel so good. I've been waiting for this for a while. I've been working here for a long time. Let's go, Avalanche. I love you guys. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go, Stanley Cup. We going.
And of course, a lot of those Avs fans that you just saw and heard from there, and a lot of you waking up this morning too, I bet, are probably starting to search for those Game 1, maybe even Game 2 tickets here at Ball Arena. The kind of sad news though, we just took a quick look. The cheapest ticket we could find, it is $832. Of course, that is an upper deck ticket. The ones closest to the ice, closest to some of that action on the actual ice itself, those are going to run you a couple thousand. So good luck to all you there who are hoping to make it out to game 1 or game 2. We're live in Denver this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Yeah, I'll take 2. Thanks, Veronica. Denver Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu continues our team coverage on the Avs this morning with a look at how far the team has come this year and now what's next.
Well, the Avalanche were the preseason favorites to win the Stanley Cup. They've been the favorites all season long. So yeah, it is time to celebrate and rejoice. They're in the finals for the first time since 2001. But this is where they're supposed to be. This is just the beginning, not the end. The Avs are going to the finals. They win 6-5 and sweep the Oilers 4-0. They won the Western Conference in that Clarence Campbell trophy right there. Gabe Landeskog and Nate McKinnon have their hands on the trophy. They're superstitious about it, but who cares? They'll save the lifting for the big boy, Lord Stanley's Cup.
I've been waiting a long time to have the opportunity to have a chance to play for the Cup. So when I saw that puck go in, I was just so happy that it went in and we advanced, and now we get a chance to play for the Cup that every kid dreams about.
We've waited 21 years. Now we wait again for the winner of the Rangers and Lightning Eastern Conference Finals. New York leads that series 2-1.
So we don't know who or when the Avs will play the first game of the final series, but you will be able to watch every game from the comfort of your home over on Denver 7.
Turning now to the epidemic of gun violence in our country. We just had the deadliest weekend of the year so far. 17 people killed Friday through Sunday. Today, ABC News is launching special coverage, a series called Guns in America. They're diving deep into gun culture and the crisis in our country. And we're launching our own 360 in-depth coverage with an update on what's in the works at the national level. Some gun proposals that will be debated in our local areas today. Also, a teenager who turned a tragedy into inspiration for a device he thinks could save lives. And the new way one company is training police to more effectively respond to active shooters.
First 4 Colorado cities will consider new gun laws tonight. They are Boulder, Louisville, Lafayette, and Superior. Those measures include banning the sale and possession of assault weapons, banning magazines that contain more than 10 rounds, raising the age for firearm purchases from 18 to 21, outlawing open and concealed carry in hospitals, schools, and places of worship, a 10-day wait period to purchase a gun, and outlawing ghost guns, which is a lot already, but Superior wants to take it even further. Denver 7's Christian Lopez breaks down the headlines from 20 pages of proposals on gun control there.
Yeah, Brian, there are several ordinances under consideration, and local leaders will be discussing all of them during a meeting tonight. Superior, as you mentioned, is taking it one step further than some of these other cities in Boulder County that are looking at stricter gun laws. So some of their proposals include banning loaded guns unless they are in a home or a car for one's protection, banning possession and sale of illegal weapons, not allowing anyone to aim a loaded or unloaded gun at another person, no flourishing a deadly weapon in an alarming manner. Parents or legal guardians could be held responsible for not reporting or taking away a gun if their child was found in possession of one, and holding people accountable if they provide a gun to a minor or someone who is intoxicated, and that list goes on.
We believe that will create a momentum that will make it possible for us to pursue this at a state level. And just as we're hoping to be a model for Colorado, we hope Colorado then can be a model for the nation.
And Denver 7 will be monitoring those meetings closely tonight, and of course we'll let you know what comes out of them. Live this morning, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Christian, for some context, Colorado added several new gun laws over the last year. One requires an expanded background check before a person can buy a gun. Another created the state's first Office of Gun Violence Prevention. The Isabella Joy Thallis Act requires people who lose or have a firearm stolen to report their weapon is missing to law enforcement within 5 days. And one more allows local governments like cities and counties to create their own gun regulations.
Our 360 in-depth coverage will continue in our next half hour. We'll look at a Colorado company that is using new technology to bring active shooter situations more realistic for officers. Plus, the latest from Capitol Hill, where they're on a tight deadline to find compromise on gun reform.
There could be a hidden danger on your kid's phone. How drug dealers are using emojis to connect with young users. And the Aurora 12-year-old who came so close to winning the National Spelling Bee joins us with his plans for next year's competition.